Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Bama saltwater fishing video. We're out on the beach once more. With warm weather, you're gonna see a lot of beach fishing because it is just awesome. The water's nice and warm. It's pretty. Got a little bit of that springtime wind. And I just try to get out when I can in between all the springtime weather spurts. So, but real simple, I'll break down what I'm using really quick and then we'll get to casting. So my bait of choice is dead shrimp, just like that. These have been frozen before, but they've been freshly frozen. They're a lot better than what you would find in the freezer section of a grocery store. So I got them from a local tackle shop. Not bad shrimp. And then I'm gonna be using some synthetic cut bait. This is Fishbites fishing strip in the sand flea flavor, one of my favorites. So we're gonna cut small pieces of that. Our weights are 3-ounce pyramid weights. I'm gonna be using double drop Pompano rigs that I tie myself. This is a Bama saltwater surf rig. It's a typical Pompano rig with custom painted ultraviolet floats and my favorite hooks, which are these circle hooks. They work really great, and fluorocarbon leader. So real successful on this type of rig. Very simple to use and also very effective. And then I'm using 9-foot surf rods with practically 5,000 size reels. These are Van Stalls. You don't have to use a Van Stall. It's just what I have. I've had them a while, so I like to use them. And I have one spooled up with 20-pound braid because this is the one I use a lot for lures and surf fishing. And then this is normally my king rod, so it does have mono, 16-pound mono. It does just fine. So I'm showing you that you can use both braid and mono and be just fine out in the surf for most scenarios. So I already have some rod holders in. Let's get baited up and try our luck. So I'm gonna just show you one hook, but I'm going to be doing this the same way on all the hooks, but just to not be redundant. So I have a whole head on shrimp. Pinch the head off and I'll peel it majority of the time. Now, sometimes I'll leave the peel on just to make it look a little different, but today I'm gonna peel it because it peels really easily. And then I'm gonna go and pinch it right in half, just like that. Let's thread a piece of shrimp onto this hook. You want to get it on there good, and the key is having some freshly frozen or freshly dead, never frozen shrimp, so it stays on the hook well. But if it doesn't, you can use this product called Magic Thread. Majority of the time I do well like this. Now I cut off a small piece of that sand flea fish bite. I'm gonna put it right on the hook. And you want that hook point to be exposed, so poke your hook all the way through that bait. But we got a bait right there that looks just like a sand flea imitation without having to catch sand fleas. So that's what I'm doing with all my setups, and we'll get these casted out. So while I was baiting up, Mom is already out fishing, and she's hooked into something already. Is it big?
Yeah.
Well, you can play it. You got the rod big enough.
I don't know what to do.
Put your hand up here.
Okay.
You're good. And then you can fight it like that. Don't reel against the drag though.
Yeah,
So if it's gonna pull it, let it pull. You got plenty of line. Keep your hand up here. You'll get much more leverage.
Okay.
You got a big fish.
Yeah.
You might have a big redfish on.
I don't want to fight it.
You're good. Just fight them slow. You don't have to be fast about it. So we're gonna try to get this fish in a little bit closer, then we'll start filming some more. We've got it a little bit closer. It's been about 4 minutes or so. Curious to see what it is. It looks like a nice redfish. I will help you with this. It's not gonna be happy once it gets close. This is the hardest part about beach fishing. When you're landing a really large fish, when it gets close to the beach, it gets very difficult and a high probability of losing it if you put too much pressure on it. Big red. It's a big redfish. Big redfish. I can see it right here in the surf. All right, it's getting close. She's finding it hard. There you go, you got it. All right, it's right here. That's a nice one. That's a beautiful redfish. Beautiful redfish. Come on, let that surf do all the work. Check that out. And Mom's using the pink Bama saltwater surf rig. Check out that redfish that Mom just got. Congratulations. Circle hook does its job as always. Check out that redfish, and she's not even long armed it. Look, her elbows are bent and that thing still looks big.
You are so beautiful.
Great job. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, we're not going to keep them. We're going to let this joker go because that's a big, beautiful fish. Can go make more redfish. So you ready?
You are so beautiful. I caught him on the wood on the Bama saltwater.
Yeah, you want me to really? You want me to release him for you?
I appreciate it.
All righty. when handling these big fish, if you're not keeping them, you want to keep them out of the water as least as you can. Get you a picture, make sure it stays wet, and try not to stick your hands in the gills. See, that one's ready to go. Beautiful release. Got to give props to Mom, that was awesome. Great job, great job. You want to show us what you're using?
Yeah.
I already showed the rig, but you want to show your new rod?
It's a 2-piece pink Passion 2.
Yeah, that Penn Passion 2 6000, and it's all pink like she said. See, Mom likes pink.
It matters.
It does, but you saw it handle that fish just fine. And it has 30-pound braid. Excellent job.
Thank you.
Bait back up again and try it again. Well, it's gonna be hard to beat Mom on that one, but we will try. That is perfect cast. About a 60-yard cast out, just in that dark green water. You know, if you're using rod holders like I am, Mom was not. She likes to hold a rod and see, catches fish, no problem. But if you set them in a rod holder, it's pretty common sense. But if you forget, just make sure you loosen that drag just enough so if a big fish like that takes it, you're not gonna lose your setup. Boom. I got both my rods set out there. I got one a little bit longer, and I have this one a little bit closer in. So let's try our luck, play that waiting game, see what happens. This one just got smacked. So, yeah, there's a fish on there. Let's get it, see what it is. See, with the circle hooks, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just put some pressure on it and start reeling. And that hook will set majority of the time in the corner of that fish's mouth. This feels like a pompano. It's got some nice weight to it, so we will find out. It definitely feels like one. Come on now. See if we can get in. Just let it ride the waves in. Oh yeah, it's a pompano. There we go. Pompano. That's a keeper too. And this one's on the Sand Flea / Ghost Shrimp Ultraviolet Orange is what I call it, the custom painted float with the Sand Flea Fishbites and shrimp. It's a killer combination for these pompano and pretty much any surf species. Alrighty y'all, just landed this beautiful pompano. Springtime, it's pompano season. Let's throw it in the cooler, rebait up, see if we can get some more. Well, I just landed that pompano and we have 2 Navy trainer helicopters coming by. See, when you're fishing along the Panhandle, Alabama and Florida, we have NAS Pensacola like right there, then Eglin Air Force Base a little bit further down. If you see orange and white on an aircraft, it's usually a trainer. That means those are Marines or future Navy pilots. Pretty cool to see those. But let's get baited back up and get another cast out. Well, we are 2-0 on quality fish. So see if we can keep it that way. Mom is hooked up again, pretty far down from where I'm at. What you have this time? Something light? Well, pompano is going to feel light on a big rod anyway. So.
This one feels like a white.
Stingray.
Wait, where is it?
It's a stingray. Mom's got a little baby stingray.
Oh, poor Daddy, how cute he is.
Add to the variety list of today. These are the jokers that'll get you because their tail can whip around really easy. Circle hook and a good pair of pliers will get them right out, and we're gonna get them back. Wait till the next wave comes. Whew, and he gone. Got out of there quick.
Thank you.
He's gone though, he's swimming by unharmed. Good job.
I don't feel like anything on this rod.
Yeah, that was a smaller one. Those are a lot easier to get in than the giant stingrays. All right, orange just got hit again. Come on now. Not a bad fish. I think it's another pompano, so we will find out. Let's get it in closer, see what you are. There's a perfect little rip current right here where I'm tossing my rig into. That seems to be holding most of the fish. Yeah, it's another pompano. See if I can get it up on the beach. Not a bad one, they're average schoolie size. Well, that's Pompano number 2. Heck yeah. Like I said, they seem to be holding in this little rip current we got along the beach. So that water's moving out along with the bait. And that's the type of stuff you want to look for when fishing the beach and trying to choose a spot. But majority of the time you just want to get out and find a spot when you can. But if you really want to pay attention and look on the beach and there's not a lot of people around, you want to look for these certain areas that seem to hold more fish. So got another average size pompano, so it's going to go in the cooler, and let's see if we can get another one. Well, that wasn't a bad fish. They're all schoolie size pompano, so legal fish. They're beautiful, they taste good. Let's try to get another one. That's the fun thing about surf fishing. You never know what you're going to get or when you're going to get that bite. Hey, that was pretty fun. So the sun's starting to go down just a little bit, which we could continue to fish, because from here on out until it starts getting cold again, you can fish 24/7 if you want to and still have success. But we got some things we need to do, so I'm gonna head home and probably do a little bit more fishing when I'm at home, but I will see y'all there here in just a bit. So this is a different day. I'm at home and there's some black drum that's been hanging along the seawall. So we're gonna take a chunk of this blue crab, check that out, on a 4/0 circle hook and 40-pound fluorocarbon, and just free line it. See if we can sight fish one of these black drum. It's about to rain again. It's been raining all night and all morning. We're gonna see if we can get us one before it's time to go in, and it adds on to the video, so it's pretty cool. But let's go try to find us one along the seawall. There's been about 3 popping up. It's right here. It's right here, right below us. Okay, pretty happy with that. They grabbed my bait. Now they have big mouths, but this is also a big chunk of bait, so, and it's a circle hook, so I want to let them take it a little bit longer than I normally would. And now I'm going to set that hook on them. Oh yeah, there we go. Got him. Got him. Check out that monster. That's a monster. That's a beast. I just don't want it going in the pilings. Yo, man. Come on, buddy. He ain't happy. The good thing is unlike a redfish, you can kind of put a stop on them, even though they're big. But the bad thing is they have a lot of weight on their side. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And I don't like to fight these super long because majority of the time I turn them back. So I don't want him to be worn out to the point of exhaustion, and neither do I. But he's right here. Ah, come on, come on, come on. I'm trying to keep him away from that piling as much as I can. There we go. He is not happy. Get his head up. Get his head up. Get his head up. Come on, buddy. Come on, come on, come on, get away from that pilings. Get away from the pilings. He knows where to go. I think I got him whooped though. There we go, yep, got him whooped. He is not happy. He is not happy. I wouldn't be either, but let me get down there. Get them released. Y'all, that circle hook did its job. Yeah, okay, y'all, check out this beast. I'm not even holding it out. It's right next to my body, and it's huge. This is probably a 30-something-year-old fish, if not more. But I don't want to keep it out of the water much longer, so we're gonna let this big monster go. Check out the mouths on these jokers. All right, buddy, thank you for the fight. You're gonna go. You're a big joker. You've been munching on all the blue crabs I've been trying to catch. That's a healthy release. Heck yeah, that is awesome. Woo, I am wet.
The things you do for love.
Yeah, I just came out here. I didn't plan it at all. I didn't bring the net or any of that. So I had some blue crabs in the crab trap. Came out and saw these along the seawall. I was like, yo, let's go ahead and hook one. So we did. We got that fish back. The no seams are eating me alive. So I appreciate y'all for watching. So we'll see you on the next Bama saltwater fishing video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you are, I appreciate you as always. I want to thank the good Lord up for everything he does for us, and we'll see you later.